everybody, today is going to be a special video. Today is going to be a collab with a bunch of other DIY K-pop YouTubers here on YouTube, and I'll leave all their videos down in the description bar below if you guys want to go check them out. But for this video, I decided to do a BT21 school supplies video. So I recently went to KCON LA and also to the BT21 store, and oh my gosh, I got so much inspiration to do more school supplies videos, and that's what I'm doing for you guys today. So yeah, if you guys are new here to my channel, hello, I am Kimberly, also known as Pretty Prince Jin, and I do a lot of DIY videos. And if you like any of the DIY school supplies I made and want to see more DIYs from me, make sure to go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Can you tell which one my favorite one is? And yeah, let's get right into the video. For the RJ notebook, of course we have to have an RJ notebook on this Pretty Prince Jin channel. I went ahead and put some Mod Podge on my notebook, and with this yellow cardstock I went ahead and just pasted it on and then flipped it over and trim out the rest of the edges. And once you're finished with that, you're just gonna go ahead and get your RJ print out, and I went ahead and put on Mod Podge and pasted it onto the notebook. You can stop here and leave it as is, but I went ahead and decided to do a little pocket on front of my notebook to put in some pencils or any little stationery items. So I went ahead and got this red fabric and I measured it out so that it can be the length of the notebook. My notebook is a Muji notebook, so my measurements were 5 inches to 3.5 inches. So I went ahead and got my red fabric and just outlined it where I need to cut. I made a little bit of a few inches just so I can fold it in once I cut it out. So once I had that cut out, and I then put it onto my notebook, and as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the actual notebook, and that's okay because that's what's gonna make it fold inwards so it can have a seamless seam. So I went ahead and got my hot glue and hot glued the edges down. And then I went ahead and folded it inward so then it becomes a border and a seamless seam. I think that's how you say it. It's just seamless. I then went ahead and did it on all 3 edges. And then for the 4th edge, I decided to leave it as is, but I went ahead and did that later on. I then went ahead and hot glued it onto my notebook on all 3 sides except for the very top one. That's going to be the pocket. Next, I went ahead and got some gold washi tape and just put it around the border to make it more of a decorative kind of notebook. I did this off camera, but I went ahead and got some gold letter stickers and spelled out RJ, and I put it on the edge of my notebook, and that's it. For this Chimmy notebook, I decided to get some blue cardstock and pasted it onto my notebook. Same procedure like always, just glue it on and trim it off. Next, I got my Chimmy printout, of course, because Jimin is my bias wrecker, and I went ahead and put some Mod Podge on there and just pasted them on there. Next, I went ahead and got my white pen and decided to do an outline of Chimmy all over the notebook in multiple lines. So basically you will just get this design and you just keep doing that until you reach the end of the notebook. And that's basically it for the notebook. It's super easy and super cute. For this BT21 binder cover, I decided to do a pizza pie into 7 slices, 1 for each of the members, and I decided to cut out little triangles just to make it easier for me to cut out each of the cardstock paper for each member. So here are my cardstock. I decided to base it off what their color background is and what their color of their character is. So this is the BT21 printout that I got. It will go right into the middle, and each pizza pie will basically be the section of each character. So I decided to do RJ first because he's at the top And I decided to do a pineapple orange for his color section. So I got the triangle and just traced it out, and then I went ahead and cut it out. I then went ahead and Mod Podged it onto the cardstock, and that's basically how you do it. So basically this is how it should look like. So I went ahead and just did chibis. I got a banana cardstock and I decided to just put the triangle on there, traced it out, and then cut it out and just pasted it on there. And once you have all the colors on there, you can go ahead and flip it around and trim off any edges. Once that's finished, you can go ahead and get the printout of BT21 and just pasted it right onto the middle. And that's it. I thought it came out super cute and very unique with all its patterns. For the next DIY, I decided to decorate my pencils, so I went ahead and got some mechanical pencils. I then went ahead and got some washi tape that matches with the BT21 characters. For instance, I got this purpley one because it matched Mang. So I went ahead and just grabbed the washi tape and wrapped it all around the pencil. Except for the clippy part, that depends on you. I didn't do it. So I went ahead and got the printout of Mang and put it on some clear transparent packaging tape. So I placed them on the sticky side, and then I went ahead and folded it right on top so it becomes a little barrier for the image. I then went ahead and trim off all the little edges. And once that's done, you can go ahead and get your hot glue gun and put a little dollop on the back. And then you can go ahead and paste it onto the little clippy part of your pencil, and basically you're done. I then went ahead and made pencils for all the other members, and they turned out super cute. Oh my gosh, like I can't wait to use these at school. For the next DIY, I decided to do a pencil case for my pencils. So I went ahead and just got some blue letter stickers and pasted it on there, spelling out BT21. So basically what I'm doing here is getting my white pen and just tracing over those stickers so that it will have an outline so I can paint on it later. Once I traced out all the letters, I decided to just peel the stickers right off. Next, I decided to get some white paint and just paint over the outline as a base, and then I went ahead and just got some white puffy paint to make it more stand out, and I just traced it right over the white paint. Next, I wanted to do a border around my pencil case, so I went ahead and got this metallic-y, shiny, rainbowy washi tape, and I went ahead and just pasted on a border on there. And this is how it should look like, and you can stop right here, but I decided to make it a little bit more extra, so I went ahead and got some peel off whiteboard post-it tape thingy, and I decided to paste that onto the back of my pencil case. And this way, when you're like writing notes in class or anything and you need to jot down something real quick, you could just turn over your pencil case and jot it down with an Expo marker. Next, I went ahead and just trim off the edges. And that's basically it for this pencil case. I thought it was very convenient and very easy to just jot down notes real quick. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it one of these. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to see more DIYs from me. And also check out the other amazing DIY K-pop YouTubers videos. I will leave them in the description down below. And if you create any of my DIYs, I would love to see them. And you can tag me at Pretty Prince Jin on Instagram or Twitter, whichever one you like. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys in my next DIY. Bye!